Alright, we're back. Now, there are a few things I have to get before we leave.
The dogs we...
Need to go back to the refuge again. Go talk to the man with the exclamation point on him.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Don't worry about him, I took care of it.
You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Show me what you got. Go to the gifts. Golden robe necklace, ale, shiny gold ring. Let us go. Get out of here. Who are these people? Refugee.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Fools.
Enemies approaching!
You know better than us fight a Grey Warden, let alone and fight a witch. He actually had money. Why didn't he just buy himself some food? Stupid refugees. A longbow. I'll take that. Darkspawn.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Alright, goodbye, dwarves. Ooh, like another gift. I'll take that. I already have a longbow. Let's search the Darkspawn. Demonic poison. Blood mage. Where the heck did the blood mage come from? Alright, now we're gonna go to one of my favorite places. The Banor. No, that's not one of my favorite places. You'll see. Let's go. The home base. I'm just joking, it's not that. There was a ridiculous way of saying it. But you'll see. Welcome to the camp.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
No, let's not pull up camp and get a move on, even though I got one approval. So here in the camp, guys, you can talk to your companions and get to know them better. That's what we're going to be doing for the couple of parts. We're going to be doing one for Alistair, Liliana, Sten, and Morgan's all the way over there. I don't know why she camps right over there. It's weird. She just doesn't like being around people, I guess. But first, there's a quest we have to do. It's called Enchantment.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer.
Hey, it's the dwarves.
At your service once again.
They said they weren't going to
I saw
come.
your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Ward? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay, just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Yeah, it's the dwarves we rescued. Apparently, they are traveling with us now. They're good. We can buy stuff from them.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my stall. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
What happened then?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
Fascinating story, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost ties, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I suppose it's better than having the Darkspawn take it all.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago.
Oh, so he was
Abandoned,
adopted.
and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That's very generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
Some
have you heard any
folks
rumors?
aren't happy about
Sorry
Tyrn
about that.
Logain being named Regent. There are rumors he had something to do with the king's death. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you ever heard? The Darkspawn killed him, sure enough. If Tyrn Logain couldn't save the king from that end, then nobody could. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Alright, so let me see your wares now.
I'm
I
sure
pressed
you'll
the
be
wrong
pleased
button.
with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Okay, so those are good weapons that Bodon has, but I can't get them because they cost so much money. So we're gonna sell some stuff. And buy some stuff too. Okay, do I have anything I have to sell for my armor? Okay, let's get rid of the chantry robes, I don't need those. And those Sten's clothing. I don't need that much leather boots, I just need one. Nothing. Bodon's wares, nothing. Let's buy the health potions. Health potion. Anything to sell? Bardic Crunch. Sell my deep mushroom and elf roots. Also gifts. Golden rope necklace. Alright, let's talk to a Sandal.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any
Enchantments.
weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment.
And there you have it.
Seems to like it. I would like some enchanting done.
Enchantment.
Let's see. Oathkeeper. I have the sword. I actually have the sword? I didn't know that. Let's check. Hold on. Wrong button. Here we go. SOB, I didn't even know we had the sword. Yeah, much stronger than Sir Garland's sword. We're taking this one. I'll give Sir Garland's sword to another person. Yeah, it looks awesome. In the next episode, we will be talking to Morrigan. So yeah, let's hope we can get along with her, because she always hates everything I do. Let's go. I gotta go. See you guys.